Well, I've waited to listen to both sides on this Charlie Kirk murder. And I just want to say that any murder is terrible, is wrong. Any murder, whether it be someone who, like Charlie, that preached free speech, which I agree, free speech, no matter, hateful speech, hate speech. Our Constitution guarantees freedom of speech. It's the fucking First Amendment. Now, with that being said, I did not agree with Charlie Kirk whatsoever with what he said. Nothing. He was a bigot, racist, sexist. He's a xenophobic, homophobic. List goes on and on. But he had the right. He had that right to be that, if that's what he chose. Don't mean I have to agree with it. I am a liberal. I am a Democrat. And proud of it. Because we stand for empathy and love our neighbors. And Charlie pretty much said, well, he did say, not pretty much, he did say that empathy was a made-up term. He had no empathy. So, would he have empathy even over his own murder? Doubt it. Do I have empathy for his murder? I have empathy for his children that had to suffer through that and have to grow up through that. But the things he said about Martin Luther King Jr., about school shootings, that we have to have a few deaths, gun deaths, so we can keep our Second Amendment rights. That's wrong, man. I don't agree with that at all. I do not agree with any political violence, which only reason why he was political is because he rubbed elbows with Trump and them. And Trump lowering the flags at half-staff for him is a dishonor to every man and woman that has wore the uniform or has served our country and our government in some form or fashion, whether it be senator, congressman. I just don't get it. And you people on the far right talking about you're ready for war, you're ready to come door to door to kill people like me. Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. Bring it on. Because let me tell you something about this liberal motherfucker. I know how to shoot, and I have guns. So bring your happy ass on. And if I just take, if one goes, I go. I go, one, you go. That's just the way it is. But I do hate it that he's dead. I really do. I don't agree with anything he said. Nothing. Not a fucking word. But this hate, this wanting to terminate people like me just because I'm allies with the black, the brown, the gays, the foreigners, the immigrants. I'm allies to them. They call me, I'll be there. I'm sick. I ain't got much time on this planet anyway. And you think I give a rat's ass about dying? I've been worried about, I quit worrying about dying 20 years ago when I found out that I had the health problems I do. So you think someone like me gives a shit about dying? Hell, we all gonna do it sooner or later. It's just how we die. Are we gonna die on our feet fighting for our democracy, for our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and all the people of this country and the world, the ones who are fighting for what we used to have? But that's just the way it is. Be safe and good luck. And another thing, here you're flying the flag at half-staff for Charlie. What about all these children that have been unalived, murdered, and all these school shootings? What about them? I don't see no flag being flown for them. They didn't get a chance to live. Like I said, I support the Second Amendment to a point. You know, back then, they had muskets. You know, I don't mind you having a shotgun, a pistol, a hunting rifle. That's all you need. You don't need no ARs, no military type grade guns. Nobody needs that. You don't need a fucking cannon. You don't need a tank, rocket launcher. What the hell are you going to do with all that? You plan on killing people with that? So many people have died, especially children, these school shootings. Do they get honored and respect? Do they have candlelight vigils all across the fucking country or across the world for them? No. They're getting ready to have one here in my neck of the woods for Charlie Kirk. But I've never seen them do one for a school shooting or a shooting in Colorado, Mississippi, Alabama, or Arkansas. Or, no. Screw them kids. Screw those people, the churches, the synagogues. We need love. You need to read your Bible again. Jesus talked about loving the neighbor and turning the other cheek. Y'all need to read that again.